Hey, Shad here with Speed Addicts, the fast growing gear site on the web, and today we're going to uncrate the Progressive Suspension 429 UTV shocks. What's up, Speed Addicts fan? Before we get into the Progressive shocks today, do us a favor, subscribe to the Speed Addicts channel. I'll do you a favor too, because you're going to be up to date and educated on the latest parts and gear coming into the power sports industry, including goodies from Progressive like these 429s. Also, if you'd like to support us here at speedx.com, you could do so by simply shopping with us. There's going to be a link in the description below. They'll get you over to the complete selection of Progressive 429 shocks. And while you're over there, grab a helmet, new set of gloves, whatever you need for two, or in this case, four wheels when it comes to UTVs. We've got it at Speed Addicts. Okay, Progressive Suspension, U.S. owned and operated company, one of the biggest names in aftermarket suspension in the power sports world. For many decades now, we've been selling their stuff since we opened our doors about 20 years ago. So it's a name you can trust, quality components. This one, in fact, these shocks have a lifetime warranty. They are sold in pairs and they are for UTVs. Progressive specializes in Harley aftermarket, but they do some metric work and they do have this one set of UTV shocks. These are going to run between $600 and $749. They make them for the front and the rear in different spring rates. This is for early model Razor side-by-sides, okay? Now, these shocks are recommended for recreation and utility use. If you're really sending it, you want something high-end, it's going to take a beating, you're jumping your UTV, look elsewhere, okay? I'm just telling you that straight up. These are going to provide great performance for most recreational driving and for utility applications. And of course, they're sub $1,000, which is not cheap, but compared to some of the high-end piggyback shocks that are meant for really getting off the ground, let's say, then it's a relatively affordable deal. Now, they come in different spring rates, heavy duty versus standard spring rate. It depends on the load you're putting on the vehicle. And to figure that out, you should talk to our reps and our rider support team if you're not sure which spring rate to go with. Lengths, 12.5 or 12.2 to 13.5, depends on the model of the UTV. Okay, I'm only showing you one, but I assure you they're sold in pairs, either two for the rear or two for the front. We have a high performance nitrogen charged shock body here, and or damper, that is. And then we have a really heavy duty bumper in here to keep you from bottoming out. Inside, they're using deflective disc damping that's going to give you a nice, smooth damping experience. Damping is keeping the side-by-side from bouncing after the bump, okay? The spring's what's holding you up and turning that motion, okay, into heat inside of the damper itself, in that fluid and the gas. The spring itself, progressively wound spring from Progressive, which is what they are all about and where their name comes from. And by progressive, I mean you see these coils up at the top. They are closer together and they take less force to compress. That's going to soak up the little bumps. The coils that are further apart take more resistance and a higher effective spring rate. Those are good when you're really pushing it in terms of performance and braking, or you hit a bigger bump and you want to make sure that you do not bottom out. Install is fairly straightforward. If you're handy and all, you will be able, and you got the correct lift for your machine, you'll be able to bolt these up in no time at all. There are instructions, follow them. Lifetime warranty from Progressive. And again, if you're not sure exactly which application, which spring rate, that sort of thing, which length, talk to our rider support team. We pay them to help you, so use them. Email, live chat, or the phone. You can talk to a real human over here, and we will help you out. Okay, that's it for the Progressive 429 Terra UTV shocks. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time to find out what's in the crate.